Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays IXION. We had an accident at the very end of last episode. The insect farm is being repaired. I understand sectors, you don't have to trick me. There was one death, unfortunately. Alright. Insect farm, fully repaired. It must not have an accident for one insect or one for 2 cycles. We don't have to worry about that. It was just a lack of concentration that led to not having the appropriate workers for our districts here. We can auto build our polymer, our probe. We would like to very close to running out of alloys, which is not great. But this guy is running, so we can go ahead and do policy. So right now we're doing normal propaganda. You can change your one policy per 10 cycles, I believe, but it's per district, and you have to have a DLS center in every single district. So we would like to... We don't have anything generating waste in this district, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to do anything with infirmaries or food. Propaganda is always a good one, but it slows down the number of policies you can do. But I think we should go ahead and hit intense propaganda right now and just like already restart the clock on the stability there. So we're at 0 alloys, which is not good. You guys are pumping out alloy very slowly. So I think what that means is we need to get our hands on alloys soon from some source. There we go. Now we're transferring stuff over to this side. It's going to be very hand and mouth until we can get out from under this lack of alloys here. I'm trying to think if we could tear down any of our... We could tear down our batteries. Batteries have a lot of alloys in them. It would be kind of a decent emergency measure to tear down the batteries that we have. Or some of the batteries we have, and then use them elsewhere. I think I'll do that. Because what we could do is we can build the alloy factory that I want out of the... Like, we'll have many alloys left over, because each of these, all 3 of these will equal 120 alloys. So what that'll allow us to do is keep repairing the hull. Good news. And then we'll be able to get the second alloy factory rolling, and then we'll be able to process the iron even faster. Failed the transport. I assume that's because there's no more space for iron to go into the other district. That is the case. So let's go ahead and dismantle all 3 of these batteries. And then once we get back up to another surplus of alloys, we can build our batteries again. However, let's go ahead and get this steel mill rolling. That would be fantastic. So the DLS center allows the ability to track sector specializations. I can't remember where you can see that. I understand how to unlock sectors. What about specialization? Ah, here we go. Sectors become specialized in a discipline when it has a certain amount of buildings of the same type. Specializations give you bonuses that support the associated sector. So space tier 1. Only probe launchers construct probes 30% faster. I thought it made hull repair easier. Have I been saying the wrong thing this entire time? Also, where does it tell you that? Ah, here we go. No specialization unlocked. Excuse me? Why not? How come this district was able to be a space district? Maybe it does need to have the number I had originally planned on. Alright, science is still progressing, that's good. We don't want to lose track of that. We're building the next factory. We should probably, well, I don't know if we have the alloys necessary to build the DLS center in this district as well. It'd be nice if we could. Part of it is we should probably so the building can't. So it can't transfer alloys while. Oh no, it can. I don't quite understand what was happening over there. We are out of alloys. That is not great. Although what we should probably be doing is shutting this off for now.
A science ship team has completed
to store alloys, because our hull is actually pretty high right now. So let's go check on our science team. Here. We've returned to the Seagull. Recovered data is secured and analyzed. As for the cargo ship, she almost broke up leaving the planet's atmosphere, but seems to have held up okay. The only thing in the friggin' ship was people? I don't need more people. Not right now. Let's not gather any of them right now. That would be troublesome, to say the least. But let's get that science. That is very useful. Get this thing up and running soon-ish, maybe? How many people are we? Oh, do we have enough people to turn the polymer factory back on? We've unthawed no one. Oh, is it? Ah, you know why? It's because none of these guys are on. There we go. We should probably stop transporting cryopods too. Let's turn that off. Retrieved all science. Fantastic. Now, you guys. So what? Is this dangerous? What is this? We could go here. I have a vague memory of going to this planet over here, Rakatansky, and then like gunning around the edge of the solar system here to get to Chevy 34 so we wouldn't have to go through the solar storm or whatever that is. I just have a very vague memory of doing that once upon a time. Almost have this guy up and running. Well, we actually don't want to turn it on because we won't have the people capacity to turn it on. How's our food coverage going? Station-wide, we're at a 1.6 net positive, which is a good thing. Because we'll eat into that as we awaken more people.
A new request awaits your attention.
You guys are so needy. Those who suffer from dead earth sickness experience an intense nostalgic melancholy. According to Munchie care protocols, forms of escapism could aid affected crew members. Sector 1 would benefit from an alternative life center. We don't have time for that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Our team was able to survey one of the many crystalline cavities beneath Plymouth 37's surface. Inside these gigantic geodes, huge crystals are bathed in toxic and corrosive gases. Despite the hazardous environmental conditions and disorientation caused by the gravity's kaleidoscopic nature, no incidents occurred. The team was able to draw new conclusions about subterranean nuclear activity and its impact on the formation of crystalline structures. Fantastic. I guess we will investigate the... Oh, I see. As we were preparing for takeoff, we spotted a geological formation that appears to house some sort of cave dwelling. We are requesting permission to investigate the site. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. The Barboot is en route to harvest the carbon. Yeah, I would love to empty this, empty a lot of these cryopod things. The building's storage is full. You don't say. Part of the problem is we only have one stockpile for alloys in this district. Kind of thinking it would be nice to try and fit some more storage in here somehow. But let's see, if we wanted to build the electronics factory, right there would be okay. It's tricky to fit it in here. We could move some of our housing, but I like where the housing is at right now. Just like that for now. You can always build 2 more if we need them. There we go. Yeah, we just need like more ability to process more alloys here because this guy's overloaded with alloys now and we can't move them out of the thing fast enough, so just more storage for alloys would be a good thing. Food's doing fine. We can probably clear out all of these extra roads that we have out here now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, we'll check in with those guys in just a second. Ta-da! What lies beneath? After approaching the supposed location of the troglodyte dwellings, they were revealed to be nothing more than an optical illusion. This effect was caused by the light filtering through the thick fog of Plymouth 37's atmosphere. Alright, so we just wasted some time. It's not the end of the world, though. Get all that science, that good science. And then we'll send our team to Parenti 85 because we have the deep dive equipment now. I believe we do. Got the fusion station in tow. I think the waste treatment center would be another good one to get our hands on. Because we're producing a lot of waste in all of our factories here. And then as we start shifting our food production from this district over here, we could move the waste treatment thing into this district, all sorts of fun stuff. We have too much iron on the ship right now. We need to process it faster. How are we doing on workers? 224? That's pretty good. Weren't we at like 212 like a while ago? No, we have a demand of 212. We're only at 220, and 4 people are injured, but they should be back relatively soon. Fusion station has been unlocked. Sick. Yeah, I would love to get this guy rolling, because this is really important for the the water, or the farm production. Kind of wondering, like, what's the best way to fit this guy into the district now? Fit it here, and then you could build a bunch of housing next to it. Doesn't fit super well in the middle. We don't want to build it yet, but I'm still...
Hull integrity below...
I'm still thinking about it. Alright, we could probably fire you guys back on. Yeah, you'll be running at 91%. That's fine. Oops. Oh, I see. It turns both of them on at the same time. Interesting. I didn't realize they were interlocked that way. Power production is doing fine. We don't have to really think about building any more solar panels. Still transferring all the alloys out of the batteries. Now we just need to get the alloys out of this plant and over to the other side that needs them. All science has been retrieved. So you head over to Parenti 85. Just like in a mad dash for all the science on in the system right now. All right, now we're transferring the alloys out. Fantastic. Still gaining workers. We're at 224 now, so we're at a positive 12. We'll be able to get the others back soon, so then we'll be at a positive 16. This one still needs 30 to be running, and we're going to eat into that right now.
A new request awaits your attention.
Now what's the problem? Due to your continued indifference to the problems of the crew, the Tiqqun's crew stockpiles have been looted. What? What are you talking about? We have 100% trust. People are obnoxious. What did you even loot? Just like everything? Kind of looks like we lost one electronic. Continued indifference, my butt. I'm kind of annoyed.
Destination.
Alright, let's check out the Rakitansky. Our probe has detected an unusual electromagnetic signal on the comet Rakitansky D79. Seagull team reporting, we've landed on Rakitansky D79. The icy comet is barren, but its rotation causes shadows to dance across its surface quite beautifully. Flurries of snow move erratically around the comet, perhaps because of the abnormally high gravity. The signal appears to be transmitting from a cave. A glacial mass blocks its entrance. We await further instructions. Let's set up... Oh, that's so much alloy. Let's not... Oh, I don't want to leave. I think we do want to explore the cave. So let's assign the void vector. And we want to focus heavily on getting more alloys just functioning. So we need to get more workers. How are we doing on... Oh, you guys are working extra hours too? How did that happen? Turn the probe launcher off. That one's not ready to be running anyway. How long have these people been working extra hours? Thank God they haven't been had an accident yet. Yeah, now it's all about just like getting thawing out more people so we can get them working quickly. How often are you? It's 3 people per cycle, so it's just totally random if we get workers or non-workers. That's unfortunate because right now we have 85 non-workers in the district just taking up space. They don't do anything useful. So you guys are doing waste treatment. That's a pretty good one. You guys are all tier 3, okay. Tiqqun moving faster isn't super important. I thought I did this one. Oops, I screwed the thing up again. Research and then assistant promotion. So I should have done this a while ago, but the increases the production rate of science to 3 every 5 cycles instead of like, it's like 1 every 15 or something like that right now. And now it's purging the waste. So that's why we want to get that waste factory up and running. We're still researching it, that's right. Ship currently under maintenance. Overloaded with iron though, so. Ooh, we can turn you off. Where did, oh, they stole some of our silicon, you evil people. That's fine though, because then we can shut this off. We're just getting more workers back essentially. So that's 5. Everything that isn't full of worker, or every oh my god, every stockpile that isn't working saves us 5 workers. So we need to shut down 3 more of them. I guess maybe we shut down this one. We shut down the electronics because we're not building anything with it right now. And then we shut down one of these excess iron ones until we can clear some of this backlog of iron. Right now, that puts us at 30 spare workers. So let's turn on this other steel mill so we can process this iron even faster. Because this district's going to start overloading with iron now too. Food is not a problem though. So you guys are still transferring alloys to them, so we'll leave you alone.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
I was just going to check where the Focult was. Okay. This is the crew of the Focult. We have entered Parenti 85's atmosphere. The equipment has been deployed, but the gravity of the planet may complicate our operations. Visibility is nil. Atmospheric corrosive factors are negligible. We would like to use... Oh, interesting. Advanced infrastructure for meteorological analysis and simulation. I think we just release the microprobes. Analyze a large amount of data with the help of a dedicated PA. Do we want to use that many alloys for this? I think let's go for the microprobes. We have a fair amount of polymers just lying around on the ship. So I think we go ahead and make use of that. And what this will force me to do now is to start transferring polymers into this district. Yeah, we've dedicated a lot of alloy to our science pursuits right now, but I think we should start leaning on our other resources if we can use them.
Implement a new policy.
Fantastic. We're not doing that right now, but in the future, could be useful. I'm still a little peeved that people were like, "You're ignoring us, man." I'm like, there's 100% trust. What more do you want from me? What are you gonna do with all the stuff you looted? Build a shrine? What's the plan?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
It was the same thing again. The optimal workers were overloaded just slightly. Problem is, the thing that protects our workers is the thing that got broken. Do we want to shut off the DLS center? I don't think we do. I think we shut off one of the insect farms for now. It's just a juggling match with all of the lack of workers that we have right now. So let's export polymers from Sector 1, and let's always have 65 in Sector 6. That's... Why does... When I hit enter, it's like... No. Do I have to unpause? I did. Okay. So now 65. There we go. In Sector 1, let's maintain like a mid-range. Yeah, 110. How's our food doing? Still positive, so we don't have to worry about that so much. I'd love to get to this cycle so the people are healing. There we go. Okay, now it's better. I guess it wasn't actually damaged, it was just offline for a bit. So these people are getting healed. That's good. How are we doing on workers here? 227, we have a surplus of 8. That's good. What do you mean an accident? What do you mean you had an accident? I'm so upset. This usually doesn't happen when your workers are doing fine. There are 8 injured workers in the sector now. Why do you guys keep getting injured? I'm very confused. Be safer on the job. That's all I have to say. That's the only notes I have. Chill out. Stop rushing around like chickens with your heads cut off. Right, these guys are still working. These guys are waiting on more alloys to be delivered. Our mining ships are still working. Okay. I don't think I have a probe ready, because our probe guy got moved to this district. We do have more iron being processed, which is good. We're up to 51 alloy. That's nice. This guy's back up and running, thankfully. So now we only have 7 spare workers, but we have 8 people in the hospital. 4 people are almost out of the hospital, thankfully. Yeah, and we'll keep dragging people out of the cryo zone. Let's plan for in the future. So fusion station, only 10 people, thankfully. Not a lot of people needed to run the fusion station. So that'll be good for. We'll need to start planning for water, essentially. Does this mean they stole some of the cryopods? Because they went from 110 across the board to now there's like some cryopods. Isn't that weird? People are so weird. So I'd love to unload this polymer, like excess polymer thing here. Just change it to iron?
No more resources available to mine.
We're out of resources to mine? See, this is why I needed to start making more probes. We should probably build another population building house. That's what they're called. So we need to transfer some workers into this district to be able to run the probe launcher. So right now we're at a +4 in that district. We're at a +16 in this district now, which is pretty good. Now we'll be at a +11. We can transfer 10 people from Sector 1 to Sector 6, though. And that'll allow us to turn on the probe launcher. You guys need to be laying down the law more than you are. Can be set in Sector 6. I'll have to look up the sector buildings. I had them memorized at one point, but I've forgotten. So I'll look up.
Ship team has completed a task.
I'll look up the number of sector buildings required for a sector specialization, and then we'll start working on those. Microprobe analysis allowed our team to establish new theories about the impact of electromagnetic fields on centripetal forces. Fantastic. All done. Go ahead and gather the science. That'll be great for us. These guys are still transferring the alloys, and then we'll start working on more probes next episode. So for now, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of IXION or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.